Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. I'm back, like Nazareth. Oh, and he's back as well. The annoying echo in the background. Yes, back like Nazareth. I survived. I am here with you all now to bring you some racing. Nah, I'm putting it on. I'm good, guys. I'm good. I survived. It was hell. But we fought through that bad boy, that bird flu, that bat flu, that batty flu, and we are back. And we're back with a bang because we're bringing you a brand new championship, a totally brand spanking new out the box, never been done in the VRC before, a great concept, and Racer Brown's mind is such a complex creature that it has brought to us this championship, the Rivals Series. What is the Rivals Series? Well, the Rivals Series is a manufacturer's team race where there will be 8 versus 8 if we can get a full lobby, using cars in the game that have either been rivals on the racetrack or even off the racetrack. Teams will be allocated using our VRC ratings formula to ensure the teams are as evenly matched as possible. This will hopefully encourage the higher ranked drivers to help the rest of their respective team improve, so we get some team strategies and tips around the tracks that we are doing. As this is a team championship, there will be 2 championships on offer, with team and driver championships. Drivers who sign up will be assigned the manufacturer that they will represent. The championship will span across 8 weeks. The first week will emulate the first season will emulate the legendary rally rivalry between Subaru and Mitsubishi. We will be visiting dirt and tarmac races in the first series and mixing the races up with different styles of racing with sprint races and endurance races. So for the tarmac, we'll be using the Group 4 cars in your nominated manufacturer, the Subaru or the Mitsubishi. BOP will be used in tarmac races. For the dirt races, we'll be using the Group B cars from the Mitsubishi and Subaru range. So that is it. That's pretty much it, down to a bubble. There's nothing more else there to tell you. They qualified for 10 minutes on tarmac. It looks like they qualify on the super soft racing tyre. Then they race the sprint race, which I think this one's going to be a 15-minute here at Interlagos for round 1. If you didn't already guess, it's there. And they qualified on the super softs. It's really difficult when it's a new championship. There's a lot of information to tell you, so I know you're just sat there looking at nothing. Well, you can kind of see some of the pretty cars, but I know you're not really looking at much. You're listening to me, and it's boring, and I apologise, especially as I am still stuffed up from the evil COVID. So I don't know what I sound like. It probably doesn't sound too great out there. Let's have a look, then. I've told you enough. I got bored of talking, so it must have been enough. If I've started drifting off and I'm not even paying attention to what I'm reading, then sorry, Racer Brown. It's very good rules. It's all good. It's all on Discord. If you want to go and read it yourself, that's all I do is read it off of Discord. What they put the championship up as. But you get to a certain point where you start thinking this is just for people who are taking part, not for us that are watching, really. So, I mean, do you want me to read you the livery regulations? I could do. So, yeah, I've told you everything you need to know about it. There's a bunch of people. They've all signed up to race in a series, and they get allocated either a Mitsubishi or a Subaru. And then they race on those. And it's meant to be evenly matched because of the rankings system. Rank. That was going to be a difficult one to get through. So anyway, they qualified 10 minutes on Super Softs. That's all you need to know. And this is the grid. Here's Racer Brown on pole. And they all did it on Super Soft. So in his Subaru, we've got Bunny, second place in Subaru. So first blood to Subaru, it's got to be said. They look fast in qualifying, taking up the front row. Then we have a slew of Evos with Shiren leading them in third, Homesick Alien fourth, And Turtle, a great qualifying there from Turtle in his Evo to get 5th place. Pat is the third fastest and next fastest. Scooby on the grid in 6th place, followed by Uncle B Darren in 7th, Jim in 8th, Guesty, they're the Subarus, and then Guesty in the Evo, qualifying in 9th, Jokers in 10th in his Scooby, Trivs is 11th in his Evo, and Rido is 12th with his Scooby, and Rivixter 13th in his Evo. So that's the qualifying business schnizzle. We'll have a look up the grid because we always like to see the fancy liveries before we get on with the race. Turtle's giving me a wave in the chat. All well, thingy? Yeah, it's not bad, Turtle. And Turtle's saying we missed you. It's only been a few days, hasn't it? It's been a few days for you. For me, it was a lifetime. I fell down the deep abyss, faced the Ragnarok or whatever, fought the demons. A century had gone by and then I returned. Anyway, let's have a look at the grid. Ooh-hoo. It's a bit dark, it's a bit shadowy in the stadium area, but we'll still see. So, Racer Brown on pole. Nice clean car, that is. Very nice. Love the day glow. Very nice. It's got a real sort of touring car with auto gleam and auto car on there. I like that. It's not like humongous sponsors or something that only sponsor Formula One teams and stuff. It's nice. I like that. It's got a very touring cars feel about it. It might be a replica of a touring car for all I know, but it's got that feel, I've got to say. It's nice. I like it. Cracking stuff. Well done, Racer Brown. On to Bunster, the bunny. Oh, Speedy. Oh, it's a replica. It's the same. Oh, that's good. I like it. Nice. Conformity. Gives me a big rubbery one. There you go. Oh, look, there might be a sneeze coming. I apologise. A big batch of COVID coming your way. Then we have Sharon in the first Lancer. Yeah, this is taking ages. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just poludling along, enjoying myself. So, yeah, he's in the Lancer there. Very nice. That's toned down for Sharon. Sharon's usually wild with his colours and stuff, so it's good. All good. In the hood there, Homesick Alien. Nice. I like how they've all sort of got that touring car feel about them, haven't they? Like national touring car. I like it. It's very nice. I'm really struggling because there's a lot of activity happening around the house for some reason, and I'm being quite I'm being distracted. Here's Turtle. He's got a sting. He's got a sting with his Evo. Better watch him. Better watch out. But again, some lovely liveries going on out there, isn't there? Absolutely delicious. Nom, 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 nom. I could eat them all up. Next, we have Pat, the livery man himself. Oh, he's giving himself some Go Faster stripes. That's why he's 6th on the grid. He's got some Go Faster stripes on that car. Very nice. Old school Subaru. Shaken and stirred. No, shaken, not stirred, sorry. He's gone for a bit of a Bond on the back. Nice. Shiny. Shiny Pat. UBD. I think that might be a comeback of the GTMC Subaru he used. So it's lovely seeing that back up in action again so soon after the GTMC. It's nice to see it. I love it. Cracking stuff. Well done, UBD. Then Jim. Nice. That looks familiar. I don't know if he's used it before or he's used something similar. I like it. I like it a lot. I like this whole grid, man. This whole grid's looking absolutely fad-dabby-dozy. In 9th, Guesty. If you forgot, we're doing a grid walk. It's taken a while, I know. but I'm just soaking in the cars. It's the first time seeing them. Oh, we've gone for a wacky. See, he had the Loco Melon or whatever it was in the last championship, and now he's gone for, I don't know, what's that, like Monster Bubblegum? Pink Monster? That's peach, isn't it? Peachy Guesty. Car's peachy, man. Looks good. Very cool. And he is in, if you need to know, a Lancer as well. Then we've got Jokers on 10th. Ooh, this is looking serious. This looks like someone's in business here. Carbon bonnet. Nice. So, Jokas there. In his Scooby. Looking ready for business. In 11th, we've got the Trivs. South African. Back for more punishment in a Lancer. And it's nice. I'm telling you, you've got some cracking livery makers out there. We really have. Crazy. Arido in 12th. That's probably a replica, I bet. I'm not sure, though. Hollins. Finnish company, maybe. I'm only saying that with the 2 dots above the O. I don't know, they're not the only ones that put dots above their letters, but yes, very nice. And then 13th on the grid, we have the Rivixter. Up for business. And that looks clean as a whistle, man. Absolutely cracking. So without much further ado, we've been chatting, we've been looking, we've been drooling, we've been doing all sorts, but we haven't been racing. And that is what we're here for. So without further ado, I can do, push pineapple, shake a tree, to the left, to the right. I can't remember the words of that one. We'll have a right, we'll go. Let me just have a little sip of the Red Bull. And then we'll be off. 15 minutes racing around here at Interlagos. We have the rivals. Subaru versus a Mitsubishi. How is it going to go? They're all on that accelerator waiting for the green light. Oh, God, I can't even hear it goes. I was going to say, I couldn't even see the green light. Racer Brown off to a cracking little start there as he heads up to the first corner. Bunny, rear gunner. It's all about teamwork as well here. And Shiren, early doors, trying to get a move in his Lancer up the side of the Scooby, but he cannot get purchase. And Bunny holds on to second place with Shiren and Homesick Alien, 2 Mitsubishis eager to get going. Guesty. I've got to see Guesty start, man. Where did he qualify? 9th. He jumped 4 places. Sorry, I'm going to just... Where did Guesty get that from? 9th place there. Sorry, Guesty, I'm not zeroing in. A good entry to the first corner, tucked up behind Jim. Still in 9th. He's coming out of the second corner, going underneath Turtle there. Turtle dropping back. And yeah, Guesty just getting an absolute beautiful move out of that second corner, finds himself in 5th place down the first straight. So great stuff there from Guesty, followed closely by UBD, who's got Turtle and Pat all up in his business. So, and Turtle's gone for the move. Turtle's gone for the move up the inside of UBD. UBD out wide. UBD out wide. Turtle didn't give him any options there. It was either back out of this corner or you're going right to the outside of the corner. And Uncle B, he said, I'm not backing out. But he's ended up down in 9th. So Turtle pulling that move there in 7th place. I think it was Turtle. It might have been Pat. Rito in 8th. Sorry, I've got to get used to the cars. UBD down there in 9th place. 10th for Jim. 11th for Rivixter. No, Joker's just done one up in the inside of him, but Joker's has gone way off the track. Joker's down into 13th now. Rivixter in 11th, fighting with Trivs, the South African. And Joker's returns back to the track there. And Scooby's not looking good down there. Well, we've got a Scooby leading the race from another Scooby. Then Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien's managed to get past Shuren. And it's a 15-minute race, remember. We're 2 minutes in. And I'm not sure about the settings of fuel or tyre wear. So we'll keep an eye on that as we go along. Shuren definitely dropping back from the Alien, but he's getting purples. Guesty then, still in that solid 5th. We've got Pat in 6th with Turtle in 7th, close behind him. Rido also keeping a check on those two. Sat on board with Rido. And UBD's dropped back another position. UBD in 10th at the moment. Whilst Jim moves up into 9th spot. And sat on board 8th place. Rido as he closes up on Turtle and Pat. I'm not sure, and that's Guesty in it, just ahead of Pat, so you can see the field aren't getting away. We've got no runaways here at the moment. These cars seem to be quite even Stevens. They're sat on board a Subaru, chasing down a Mitsubishi. Pat's gone a little wide there, Pat's gone a little wide, up there in 6th place. And did Turtle back off? Did Turtle back off? That might give Rido a run on Turtle, but Turtle now getting a tow from Pat ahead. So that gives Rido no opportunity to get... Well, he's got a tow. I didn't think he'd be able to get a tow. Excuse me. And there goes Turtle up the inside of Pat. Rido following him through, and what an absolute corker of a move there. Unbelievable stuff. We'll have a quick look how that one worked out. There's Pat trying to defend best he can. In 6th place, he's got Turtle swinging one way or another, looking for a way past. He's got Rido. It's nearly 3 wide. And there goes Turtle up the inside of Pat. Rido, cheeky little follow-through. Little follow-through from Rido there. Followed me leader, my friend. And it looks like Rido's got the momentum on Turtle. And now Rido, he's going for double bubble on this lap. He's got one position. He wants another one. Look at him go. So Rido there in 7th place, looking for a way past the Flying Dutchman. And the Flying Dutchman is saying nay. My friend, you stay back there. I don't know what no in German Dutch is. I don't think they've got no. I think they're open to everything now. We had the Just Say No campaign, and the Dutch had Just Say Yeah. Just say yeah, why not? Just experience it, man. So there we see Rido trying to attack Turtle. Meanwhile, Racer Brown out there in the lead. And he's pulled out some lead, I tell thee. He's doing all right out there at the moment in his Scooby. Bunny, though, under some pressure. I keep breathing this stuff called air in, and it keeps drying my throat out. I have to sip water now and again. Well, it's not water, it's Red Bull, but let's pretend it's water. So there's Homesick. He's dogging Bunny. Bunny struggling in his Subaru at the moment. Is it a fuel safe thing? He's burning up a lot more fuel than the Alien. We're 5 minutes into a 15-minute race, though, and we're only a quarter of a tank used. I can't see fuel is going to be a big issue here for the sprint race, but it might feature in the feature race. So Racer Brown leading the way. Here's Bunny under attack from Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien pulling the trigger on that bad boy, but he's got to do it around the outside. But Bunny doesn't stick it to the apex, giving Homesick Alien the opportunity of the inside. But Bunny's there on the inside also. No, and it looks like the take is done. And Bunny concedes by tucking in behind Homesick Alien. And now Homesick Alien up into 2nd place, chasing down Racer Brown. But no, Bunny is not giving up on this yet. Bunny right there on the tail of Homesick Alien. Sitting on board, 3rd place Bunny at the moment. We have Shren in 4th. Guesty in 5th. Turtle still in 6th. Rito 7th. Pat in 8th. No change behind us so far. We'll look further down the field to see how the other guys are getting on. We'll just let this lap unfold as it is, as Bunny's gone the attack. He just lost the position to Homesick Alien. But he's getting a tow. He'll get a tow up the hill. He'll get a bit of a better drive. Here is gearbox clunking through those gears. Not quite racing spec, these Group 4 cars. Thrown together with masking tape. And there they go, Homesick Alien holding on to that position. And we shall look around. So let's have a run through of the field so far. We're on lap 5 here for round 1 of the first Rivals Series. And it's got Racer Brown leading the way in the sprint after making pole position. And he seems untouchable in that Group 4 Subaru. Homesick Alien has fought his way up into 2nd. He started 4th behind Sharon, but he's not alone. As they say about aliens, we are not alone. Well, that Homesick Alien is not alone because he's got a bunny chasing him down. And all we can say is, what's up, Doc? Bunny then looking, and I want to look through the rest of the field, guys. Stop racing. And there goes Bunny for a move up the inside in the hairpin. Can he make it stick? But it puts Homesick Alien still on the inside for the next corner. And Homesick Alien manages to plant that on the apex. But Bunny gets a good overdrive there, and later on the brakes, and Bunny back up. No, Bunny's wide now. Bunny is wide, and that gives Homesick Alien a clean run up the hill at the Subaru. And the Homesick Alien putting his Lancer back in the Spice. So a 2nd place for Homesick Alien, but Bunny will be getting a tow. Look, I'm meant to be watching other people as well. Bunny, another tow there. He's going to try and go, but it's around the outside in the first corner, which is a tricky one. You want to be low and slow, baby. Straight line that bad boy. And Homesick Alien does just that. He gets through, and he's there in 2nd with Bunny. And another tow here. Pete's sake, come on. So there we go. We see Bunny on the toe of Homesick Alien, braking late. He's really braked late. He's really braked. There's a bit of contact. Oh, very Verstappen. I like it, Bunny. So Bunny late on the brakes. He's what that Mickey would say is they're racing. Toto. And Homesick Alien back up into 2nd. I think Bunny might have let him have that. It was a bit of a tough move, that one. Late on the brakes and very nice. So Sharon then in 4th place. There is other cars in this race. We will have a look at them. There is Sharon in 4th with Guesty in 5th. And Rito has got ahead of Turtle. Turtle must have dropped back because, oh, those tyres are looking gnarly. Looking gnarly, brother. So Guesty also, he's struggling with the tyres on that Lancer with Rito. Very much tucked up, and Rito's looked after those tyres in an absolutely most beautiful way. So Rito, oh no, what compared to Guesty's tyres are fresh, bruv. Pat also, they're not looking after the tyres as well as Rito, but still, he's on the hunt there. They're all on the hunt for Guesty's 5th. Turtle dropping back, but his tyres are absolutely cooked, and that gives Trivs the opportunity there. Trivs in 9th place. Great racing from Trivs. 10th for Jim. He's also looking like he's having some tyre mares. A Jokers in 11th. Oh, we saw Jokers falling off at the beginning of this race, and he's managed to drag back a Rivixter, who isn't really got tyre issues. It's just, I think his 2nd lap was not great. Other than that, he's on pace. So, not sure why Rivixter has slipped back there. But Racer Brown at the moment, what a formidable show from Racer Brown. How, oh, there was some movement. Guesty, Rito, Pat. It's all still the same down there. I thought there was movement. In the chat, we have Mama Homesick saying, hey, Thingy, glad you're feeling better. We have Jim saying, afternoon, Thingy. My car is the same livery as my WRX-C car. Ah, just for you. Kept them all the same. Thank you very much, Jim. I thought it looked familiar. Coy is saying, I'll let you off because you have the COVID, but I remember you saying you could spot one of my liveries a mile away. I have 2 on the grid, lol. Guess which ones? I'll keep an eye out. Then we've got Biker Barry. He says, you sound a lot better than last time. Good luck. Good you're feeling better. Skyjack said, oh man, really nice to see you feeling better. Missed you. And Barry saying, thingy, missed you at team versus team event. Not the same thrill without you. Ah, thanks guys. Thanks guys. It was with your love and your thoughts that brought me through this killer pandemic. I shouldn't joke about it because I know it's like it has, but you know, you got me through it. I was going to make a big deal about it being but it is a big dangerous pandemic. So, but for me it wasn't. It was a couple of days of sleeping, and then I was all right. Although I got the sniffles today. I don't know if that's anything to do with COVID or I've just got a cold on top. But yeah. We've got Bunny now back ahead of Homesick Alien. No, he isn't. Homesick Alien back ahead of Bunny. These two providing us with an absolute bucketful of entertainment here between Bunny and Homesick Alien. These two are just dicing. Dicey in every single corner. Let's get on board with the Alien to see what it looks like from his point of view. And the problem is with these two racing each other now, and the tyre wear being quite bad, is that you've got Sharon, the cheeky little Russian sensation, catching up with these two guys. I can see in Homesick Aliens, he went wide, that's right. Homesick Aliens side view mirror there, quick flashes of the Russian. And you can never count out the Russian. I don't know what accent that was. I was aiming for Russian and I don't know what it was. Transylvanian? I want to suck your blood. And there is Homesick Alien breaking into the first corner as he hunts down Bunny. Maybe going live wasn't a great idea. I don't know. Wacky. It's because I wanted to get rivals done because they're racing tonight and I didn't want there to be an overlap. Homesick Alien then getting the toe down into the third corner. He's on the brakes, but Bunny's already there. And my word, these two are having a humdinger of a race. A humdinger. Oh my word. There isn't a word. Humdinger isn't enough. Looking around the outside of Bunny. Bunny, absolutely. He's defended when he's needed to defend. He's attacked when he's needed to attack. That Subaru has got no rubber left on attached to that car and the tarmac, nor has Homesick Alien. He's wide again. It shows lack of grip they've got out there as they're racing each other. And the cheeky little Russian, oh, he's got no grip either though, has he? It's just purely these two of racing each other, slowing each other down, that's getting Sharon in there because he hasn't got any more grip than they have. And Racer Brown romping on his way to start lap 10. 10 seconds left on the clock, so he goes round again. 10 seconds left on the clock, I said. Bunny also, no, Bunny might finish. Let's have a look. Is the checker flag out? Yes, Bunny finishing second, Homesick Alien in third. Take a boo, my son. Sharon grabs fourth. Then Guesty keeps hold of that fifth. It looked a bit shaky at one point, but he stays in fifth with Rido in sixth. Great finish for Rido. Pat in seventh. Turtle bringing her home in eighth place. Oh, no fat on those tyres. Trivs in ninth. Rivixter for 10th. Jim in 11th. Oh, it's all gone a bit quick. Hang on. So, 11th. Jim in 12th. Oh, we lost UBD. And Joker's in 12th. Sorry, I said 12th for about 3 of them then, didn't I? And there is Racer Brown bringing her on home for a victory lap. So let's go and mess that right up. So Bunny got second. Homesick Alien got the final podium. Take a boo, my son. Sharon just off the podium there. He was catching them at the end. Guesty in fifth. Made a tremendous first lap from 9th to 5th. And, yeah, held that 5th all the way through. 6th for Rido, 7th for Pat, 9th for... 8th for Turtle. Let's go back to Race Brown. I'm not going to let him cross the line, though, am I? Because I won't be able to see anything. So I'll let him get up to the kink. And then we'll pause that there. Oh, my. That was a bit messy. And that I hold my hands up that it was probably COVID's fault. Everything. It's got such a free get-out-of-jail card at the moment with this COVID lark. I can blame COVID for anything. The washing up didn't get done. That's COVID's fault. I slept all day. That's COVID's fault. So, Racer Brown, an absolute glorious victory. My God, what can I say about Racer Brown? There must be things that can be said. In the chat, Rido saying, good afternoon. Good race, Rido. Good race, man. And Biker Barry saying, or Barry Twins, the wife just told me she misses the raspy, sexy voice from last time. Oh, I'm dying here, man. That was, I don't even remember that stream, in all fairness. I haven't even watched it back to see how bad it was. That was Friday night, wasn't it? That was in the midst of my illness. So, yeah, Racer Brown. What can you say about Racer Brown? Racer Brown doesn't read books. He stares them down until he gets the information he wants. Time waits for no man unless that man is Racer Brown. If you spell a Racer Brown in Scrabble, you win forever. In the beginning, there was nothing. Then Racer Brown roundhouse kicked nothing and told it to get a job. So there you go. That's just some of the things you can say about Racer Brown. Hey, the man, the legend. Pole, win. That's how Racer Brown does it. There is no other way. He eats wins for breakfast. So Racer Brown takes the win. Then Bunny in second. What a twat fight between himself and Homesick Alien. That was as tight as a drum. Between Bunny and Homesick Alien, that Subaru and Mitsubishi, there's nothing in it between the two of them. We're looking forward to seeing how they fare in the feature race. Yeah, he got the fastest lap, did Racer Brown on lap 2, a 37.3. In the end, they couldn't even get into the early 40s. Look, 41s on them tyres. Homesick Alien come home on the final podium step. A good start to his championship chances. I mean, that's Subaru have got first and second, so they've got first and second blood. Sharon in fourth place. He was coming back at him there at the end, a couple more laps, and I reckon Sharon may have got himself into that podium fight. Guesty a solid fifth. I've said it. I've said it. I'm just going to whip through these because I've said it all about them. Rido in 6th, Pat 7th, Turtle in 8th, Tribs in 9th. I'm not even caring if they're blurry. There's Rivixter in 10th. Oh, Rivixter did all right. He was last at one point when we saw. So Rivixter in 10th, Jim in 11th with that same livery as he races in the WRX series. So, yeah, that does make it a lot easier for me. It's brilliant. And Jokus there. Oh, he ended up last, but his tyres, look at them. Poor tyres. And we can see their fuel tanks. Just under a quarter of a tank left for Jokus. Barely any left for Racer Brown. Ooh, Homesick Alien looks good on fuel. The Lancers might be good on fuel, you know. So in the feature race, we might see a different turn of events. All right, well, I know it's a live stream, but my wife wants to talk to me, so just give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I've just been given some direction. That's all. My wife, the director, she wants a couple of shots. Well, there's a school, a university. Oh, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Just had a quick chat with my wife while we were live, because it's loosey goosey around here. That's what we do. So, where am I? Oh, let's go to the timings. I'm lost. So there you go. That's how they finished. Racer Brown got the fastest lap, and it's all very nice. We lost UBD. I don't know if he'll be there in the feature race. Fingers crossed. And I suppose we'll let Racer Brown take the victory then. Go on, Racer Brown, you go. Win, 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 win. Yay! And Racer Brown takes the checkered flag and round one's sprint race. Pole and a win. What's that, race 2? That's right. Should have preloaded this. It shouldn't take too long. Close to you. I should be talking in this bit, but I'm having a moment. I'm processing the conversation I had off the stream whilst on the stream. Right then, there they go. I believe it's a reverse grid, and I believe right, because there is a Joker sat at the top of the pile, still in the Group 4 cars. No changeover in this round. We'll get rid of the god-awful numbers. Do we need to go up and down the grid? I suppose we can have a quick look. Just at this bit. This will tell us the grid. So, Jokus on pole, with Jim in second, Rivets to third, Trivs GG in fourth, Turtle Star in fifth, and we saw Turtle had a good race there, so Turtle might be in a good position there. If he can pick up a couple of places, Turtle could be staring down, and we've noticed that Lancer is better on fuel. So, if that's helpful in this race, a shorter pit stop even, starting in fifth place, if he can keep his head, he could get himself a good podium in this race. 30 minutes of racing is a long time, but he did a great job in that sprint race. So we'll see. Pat in sixth with Rido. It'll be interesting to see that little battle between Rido, Pat, and Turtle. Raise its head again. Guesty, is he going to have a start like he did last time? And we can see they're starting on different tyre compounds. Joker's decided on the softs. Jim's starting on the super softs along with Rivixter. So they want to get a good getaway, don't they? You can tell they want to get a shift on as quickly as possible. Now, I haven't seen anything. I don't think those Lancers can go the whole race without fueling. But I suppose if you put your mediums on and you can get the fuel to last, you won't need to pit. We've seen it done in other championships, but I think the fuel burns down too much. So, but yeah, from Trivs fourth, the rest of the field have all chosen medium tyres. So Trivs, Turtle, Pat, Rido, Guesty starting in eighth, Shiren in ninth, Homesick Alien in 10th, Bunny starting in 11th, and Racer Brown in 12th. And it does not look like UBD has come back, which is a real unfortunate one for us. And we'll go to the front of the grid. We'll go for a better view of the grid. There we go. And then we'll start the feature race. 30 minutes of racing here at Interlagos for the Rival Series round one. And here we go. We're sitting there on the grid, on our accelerators, waiting for the lights to change, holding on to those brakes. And it is go. And oh my Lord, Turtle had a big jump start. And oh, who was that who ploughed into him? Oh my words. I think it was Rido. So Joker's having a great start, and Jim there in second, and I feel bad for saying about Turtle having a good start. Trivs is up into third place. Guesty again. Guesty, a great start from Guesty, up into fourth with Pat now in fifth place. Shiren in sixth, Homesick Alien in seventh, Racer Brown in eighth spot, Rivixter in ninth, Turtle in 10th, 11th there for Bunny. Oh, Bunny getting stuck down between Rido. It was Rido that went into Turtle, who false started. He had a jump start. And Joker's holding him off for now with Jim there. They're on the super softs, remember, against the softs, and Trivs also. Oh, he's on the mediums. Who was it on the super softs? Was it Turtle? It must have been. No, not Turtle. Was it Rido? Oh, it's Rivixter. Rivixter was up there, wasn't he, on the super softs, and he's dropped to the back of the pack already. But Joker's doing a fine job so far, holding that lead from Jim. Jim staying with him in check. There is Trivs. Trivs under a bit of pressure from Guesty at the moment. Guesty then getting a better corner in that final corner coming up the hill. Guesty getting a better run on Trivs as they come up the hill. Is he going to do it? Guesty's going for that outside line. Trivs has pulled over to the inside to defend. Onto the brakes. Guesty's going for the move up the inside. Looks like Jokers has had an off. Jokers has had an off. Jokers has had a huge off. He's dropped. He's dropped. Where's he dropped to? I can't rewind it until I find him. Oh, poor Jokers from the lead. Oh, that's a big one, isn't it? Him and Jim going into the first corner. And did he miss his braking? I think he just missed his braking, didn't he? Those brake lights didn't even come on. Bless him. Oh, my word. Poor old Jokers. And he gets out of the way. Look at that. Nice. Saves the front of the car. Oh, just pull in front of Riffs. But, yeah, Jokers losing that lead. Jim then leading this race for now. Guesty up into second. We saw him pulling that move on Trivs. Do you want to see it again? No, we can't be here all day. Trivs there in third now, trying to defend from Pat. Trivs out wide. Trivs is out wide. Pat's up into third. Trivs back onto the track, though. He's lost a position to him and Homesick Alien. But it's Guesty now who has to defend from the Alien. It's Mitsubishi versus Mitsubishi. They should be kind to each other. They really should be. Oh, and the Alien's through already. Look at that. No messing around. Homesick Alien on an absolute pelter. So looking back there, we can see the rest of the field from Pat's car. And we've got Homesick Alien in third, snipping at our heels. Just behind Homesick Alien is Racer Brown. Where did he come from? So Racer Brown up ahead of Guesty already. My word, they've come through the field quick. Have Homesick, Racer Brown, Bunny's in 6th, Shiren down there in 8th place. Sat on board 2nd place, Pat looking back at Homesick Alien. Jim's got himself a nice little distance now as Homesick Alien goes for the move alongside Pat up the inside, but he can't. No, Pat's out wide though, and the Alien's through. Oh, they catch each other at the apex. They take different lines, but that gives Homesick Alien the position. And Racer Brown now also making the move on Pat and Alien. Oh, the Alien redressing. Maybe he didn't feel that was the right way to make the move, and now Racer Brown gifted with 2nd place there, with Pat and Homesick Alien racing away. And Homesick Alien are down there in 4th, trying to get the move done on Racer Brown. He's trying to follow Racer Brown through. Pat's there. It's a real good, tough battle here. And, oh, there goes Homesick Alien up the inside of Pat, but they are Mitsubishis. Pat's a Scooby, so Pat did a good job there. Yeah, Pat did a good job helping Racer Brown get ahead of Homesick Alien. I'm sure he didn't do it on purpose, but it's worked out quite nicely for the Subaru team. Jim, meanwhile, Subaru again. Look, Subaru dominating in Brazil, it seems. So Jim there leading the way from Racer Brown, 2 Subarus. Then we've got the Lancer of Homesick Alien, Pat in a Subaru. Then we've got Shiren coming through with Bunny as well. Oh, Bunny and Shiren are racing side by side all the way around that second half of that track. Absolutely cracking stuff. As they fight for supremacy on the track there, Shiren just ahead of Bunny. Bunny trying to get it up the inside of Shiren. Jim still leading from Racer Brown. And then we've got Homesick Alien in third. We're watching the battle between 5th and 6th. Bunny and Sharon. And they are hard at it. Bunny then, he's looking like he's going to try and do a late break down here in the third corner. Fourth corner, I'm not sure. I don't know how many corners that first corner is. Oh, and there we go. Sharon out wide, back on the track. It looked like there was still a little bit of tarmac there. Bunny had given for Sharon for space, but maybe Sharon felt differently over that. And Pat's getting very close to Bunny. Bunny catching him up, hand over fist in this battle. And Bunny's going for a move up the inside there. Meanwhile, Homesick Alien trying to stay close to the back of Racer Brown. As you can see, Homesick Alien sitting in a strong third place, sorry. It's Racer Brown who's in second. They're chasing down Jim as they come up the hill and through the stadium. You can see Homesick Alien trying to grab a bit of a toe. He might be a little too far back for a toe there. We'll see if he catches up the back end of Racer Brown down this straight. Racer Brown just laying down an absolutely exquisite lap time there for racing medium tyres. Homesick Alien did close up a little bit in those corners, but just not quite enough. And there, as they go down the other straight, can Homesick Alien get another toe from these bad boys? No, it doesn't look like it. Homesick Alien just too far back to get any advantage out of a toe here at Interlagos. And Racer Brown absolutely clean as a whistle there. As he chases down Jim, you can see Jim in the background. Let's have a look at their lap times. Jim doing a 39.7 his last time around. He's on those super softs, remember. Racer Brown 38.8 on the medium. So Homesick Alien a 38.9. He's not too far off the times of Racer Brown. So this could be quite interesting, especially if they're going to catch Jim up, whose tyres are starting to go off on him. Bunny in 4th place ahead of Sharon. Then we've got Trivs. Trivs has got himself ahead of Pat. Pat dropping like a stone. I don't know if Pat's trying to fuel save, try and get that car all the way till the end of this race, possibly. We're 8 minutes and he's nearly half a tank of fuel. I've said the fuel won't go a whole race, I don't think. But Pat doesn't seem to be finding that pace he did in the first race. There's Guesty. Guesty was up as well, wasn't he? He was up in 4th. He's dropped down into 8th place. Rido in 9th. We saw Rido having that coming together with Turtle, as Turtle was stalled on the grid from his false start. And Rido ploughing into him. But he's pulled his socks back up and he's back in this fight there. In 9th with, Pat moved. Pat's made it, no, Pat dropped again. I'm not sure. I think Pat might have been behind Trivs anyway. It looked like their positions had changed. Guesty then in 8th, 9th, Rido. Then we've got Turtle in 10th position. And I still feel bad for giving him a huge build-up before this race started. And then he jumped the start. So Jokus in 11th. He's made that position up to Rivixter. But Rivixter's not miles away from behind these guys, and his tyre wear on those super softs is absolutely cracking, as Joker's tyres going away from him. And there is a Jim. Squeaky bum pants time, because he's got a Racer Brown catching him up. 39.1 from Racer Brown that last time around. 39.4 from the Alien. Bunny's the fastest man, and someone's off. Oh, Jim's had a big wide on. Jim had a big, huge wide on there. You could see it from space. Oh, he got sucked off the road. So Jim got sucked off, got a wide on, and now he's had to re-enter at the back. Sorry, Jim. So Racer Brown leading the way now then, in his natural habitat, where he feels comfortable. Doesn't want to see pesky cars in front of him. So Racer Brown leads from Homesick Alien. Bunny in third. Jim's taking it in. Jim is taking it in. 20 minutes still left in this race. His fuel is below half. He's going to get some mediums on, I guess. But wow, that's early doors. You'd think you'd want to go at least halfway into the race just to check your fuels. But Racer Brown, he's just under half a tank as well. With Homesick Alien, remember, better on fuel, just a wee little bit better. He's not letting Racer Brown get away with it. That Lancer, it might come good in these feature races against the Scoobies, a fuel-hungry, thirsty car. There is Bunny in the next Scooby. Next Scooby in third place, just chasing down Homesick Alien. Shiren there in fourth position. In his Lancer, he's chasing them down. He's quite a way back from them guys, though. Then we have Rito. Look, Rito's up into fifth place. What's happening here? What's happened in the middle here? So Rito up into fifth. Guesty in sixth. Oh yeah, Jim's had a pit stop. Guesty's going for a move around the outside. It's no, he went for a move. They're side by side anyway, him and Rito. The corners changed too much. 1 minute they're outside, then they're inside. But Pat's going for a sneaky move. He saw it done earlier to himself. Rito, wasn't it, who did it to Pat? And Pat's just had a go against Guesty. So Guesty now sitting and staring at the back of Pat's car. Pat having an absolute corking race in his Scooby at the moment. Guesty in the Lancer just ahead of Trivs. There's 4 cars all in a row. Rito leading them in fifth, ahead of Pat in sixth. Guesty in seventh. Trivs in eighth. Turtle not too far behind them. He might be able to catch them in his Lancer. His tyre wear's not too bad. So Rivixter's into the pits along with Jokers. Jim is out of the pits and he'll be waiting for all the other guys. He's put the mediums on and he hasn't topped up with fuel. He must think that's enough fuel to get to the end. I'm not so sure. He was on half a tank. He's only put in a quarter of a tank of fuel. So it's an interesting strategy. Maybe that is enough fuel to get to the end. I'm doubtful, you know. Possibly, I might be getting something totally wrong. But Racer Brown, he looks like he's extended that lead a little bit. It looks like now Homesick Alien is having to be thoughtful of Bunny, who's just behind him. And it's that battle again, isn't it? We had from the sprint race between Bunny and Homesick Alien. So what a treat. And Skyjacket is saying in the chat, loving Guesty's livery. It's funky, isn't it? I called it Peach because it's a pink M for Peach Monster. But yeah, this battle here between Bunny and Homesick Alien, not to disappoint, and well, they're rivals anyway, Mitsubishi and Subaru, but there is no bump drafting. The teammates can't help each other, but they're not teammates. They're on the opposing sides. Someone else has pitted. Shiren's decided to get rid of the medium tyres. And I don't know what he'll be going on to. The softs, possibly. As they come down that straight. And Bunny's gone for the move on Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien down to third now. And it really is a Scooby track, isn't it? Really. Because those Scoobies are in first and second again. The Subarus rule almighty. Take that, Mackinnon. It's always about the McRae and Burns. I know there was other Subaru drivers. I can't think of any though. I remember McRae. I know old Ricky Burns had a go in for a couple of seasons before he went to Peugeot. So, Racer Brown leading the way from Bunny. Homesick Alien now in third. Guesty up into fourth. So Guesty's got himself ahead of Pat and Rito. Pat and Rito resuming their fight from the sprints. Absolutely delicious stuff here. Rito driving the Scooby and Pat's out wide through that corner. He's going to have to struggle to get back on the track with dirty tyres. Got a bit of mud on your rubber. And there we see Trivs in 7th. He's closing up on Pat at the moment. Getting a good drive through that corner. A good toe up the straight. 7th place there. I'm trying to find someone on his dashboard to tell me what his car is, but I can't see it. And I can't remember what Trivs is driving. Well, I can tell you, actually. I've got it written down. He's in the Evo. So, Trivs in the Evo against Pat's WRX. The rivalry is up and down the field. Look at them. Got 2 Scoobies in the lead with Homesick Alien and Lancer chasing them down. You've had Rito and Pat closing that door, but it's a little too late to close any door now. His foot was already in it, Pat. But Pat's got the inside line there. And Trivs trying to make the outside work, and Pat trying to straighten up Trivs's. And now Pat's had a bit of an off. And there's a little more contact. Trivs will be there thinking, can you see me? And that's it. Trivs up into 6th place ahead of Pat in 7th. Trivs doing an absolutely corking job there. Nice and consistent lap times. He's letting the mistakes happen to other people. He's staying in there. And he's got himself ahead of Pat. Pat now struggling. Racer Brown and Bunny all in. Homesick Alien all in. All the leaders are in. What will Guesty do? We know Guesty loves to change statistics and play around with strategies, but not today. He's going in as well. So all the top 4 are in. Rito also in. They're all pitting. Trivs is coming in as well. That's it. Racer Brown has started a cascade of pit stops. Turtle's decided he's staying out. The Dutchman playing a different game to the rest of the field. Jim was one of those really early pit stoppers. We were worried about his fuel, but it's looking okay at the moment. But the pit lane exit is halfway down the straight. That's when you see what sort of positions they're in. Shiren also made a very early pit stop. Is that going to give him some sort of undercut? I imagine Racer Brown's out already. Well, Bunny is. Where's Racer Brown? Racer Brown. Soft tyres. That's odd. Bunny's jumped him. Bunny's put no fuel in. How's he going to get to the end? He's gone in. He's put soft tyres on, but no fuel. Is that a mistake? Oh my word. Turtle, his tyres are absolutely bleeding out there, and he's got hardly any fuel. Bunny, his team hasn't refueled his car in the pit stop. He may have to come in again. Racer Brown, 3/4 of a tank. He's come out just ahead of Homesick. Homesick looks like he's gained an advantage through the pit stops, and we said they could possibly do that, the Lancers. Having not as thirsty a car, won't need to fuel up as long as the Subarus. And it does seem to have brought Homesick Alien closer to the back of Racer Brown, unless there is team tactics here. But no, it wouldn't work. Racer Brown could not slow down Homesick Alien enough to allow Bunny in and back out again. So yeah, I think Bunny's made a small there. Jim, as all of the pit stops shake out, has ended up there up in 5th, 4th maybe. Turtle's going in, and there is Bunny going in again. Oh, poor Bunny. That really has shot his race quite squarely in the foot. So Racer Brown resumes the lead of the race. Homesick Alien in 2nd place. Jim in an absolutely cracking podium for Subaru, but we've got a Lancer there behind him of Shiren on softer tyres, stickier compound tyres, that has something to say about that. Bunny in the chat saying, Thingy is back. Glad you're okay, mate. Yeah, I survived, dude. I want a badge. I want a sticker saying I survived Omicron. I survived Omicron. I faced the Decepticons and beat Omicron. So Racer Brown then, he is the man in front. Homesick Alien chasing him down. With Shiren now up into third, he's got himself past Jim. And it was going to be always an uphill battle for Jim to try and keep the Russian sensation behind him on those racing soft tyres. Shiren is absolutely flying. He's quite a way off of Homesick Alien. And Racer Brown, though, so third might just be all Shiren can hope for today. We've got less than 10 minutes left of this first Arrivals feature race, and we have been treated. Jim in fourth. A great race from Jim. Absolutely solid in his Subaru. Guesty there in fifth. He always floats to the top no matter where he is. And you don't see it happening. He's like the ninja of racing. Racing ninja. Guesty. Sorry, was that a sniff up my nose? Fifth then for Guesty. Rido, and absolutely, he's loving the rival series so far for round one. Here's Rido, a couple of good solid positions for the young driver. Trivs GG out there. He's ahead of Bunny. Bunny's had to come in for that extra fuel, remember. He's come out in 8th. Can the South African fend him off? He's trying, look at him, making that Mitsubishi as wide as he possibly can. And this can only help the Mitsubishi's ahead of him if he can keep Bunny at bay. And it's looking like he's doing it quite nicely. Give him a carrot, Trivs. No, there goes Bunny. You wait until Bunny comes across Turtle, and it's like the Bunny, the turtle in the hair fable. So, yeah, Bunny is through. And on his way, he's got a long way to catch up Rido, though. Well, not too long, but Rido doing a 39.4 that last time around. Solid lap time from Rido. And Bunny 37.9, but that was an outlap. Trivs in 8th. Pat has dropped down to 9th. I don't know what happened to Pat's race. He was in amongst it all, but he seems to have dropped off that pace now. Did a couple of 43s, you see, and they don't help. Turtle in 10th with that very late pit stop. That might come back to him, you know. His tyres might be fresh, bruv, come the end of the race. Jim's in the pits again. Jim is in the pits. I did worry that he didn't have enough fuel when he originally pitted, and it looks like those worries have come to fruition because he didn't have enough fuel. So Racer Brown absolutely smashing in those laps. Look at that, 37.4 on lap 12 for Racer Brown. Homesick Alien, he's getting the early 38s, but he's not quite touching the 37s, and he's losing a track of that. Racer Brown ahead of him. Shiren in 3rd place. Did a 40.3 his last time around. He's not quite catching the leaders. I think that's the best he's going to get today. Then we've got Guesty at 39. So is Guesty going to catch Shiren up before the end of this race? He's going faster than Shiren is at the moment, and it's not unconceivable that Bunny could be all up in Guesty could be all up in Shiren's business by the end of this race. Rido, 2:39s from Rido, but he does have Bunny catching him. Very, very fast indeed, these two. I think this might be the first time I've seen these two out there without a fast lane on their cars. There must be a fast lane on there somewhere. Oh, and I'm meant to be finding Coy's liveries, because I said I could spot a Coy livery. Well, I'm struggling with this one. Yeah. But it might be the COVID. So Rido, 39.7. It's beautiful driving from Rido, but Bunny a 37.8, and it looks like Bunny has got the grit between his teeth, what with his crew forgetting to put fuel in his car. And Rido, though, 5th place. Could he keep hold of it? 5 minutes left of racing. Oh God, I want him to. I'm feeling for him. They're on the same team. It doesn't matter if Bunny goes past him or not, but Bunny's really closed up. And it could be a family affair here. And Rido protecting his insides. Bunny there around the outside. He's going for the inside move. Rido's gone a little wide. And Bunny's gone up the inside. And was that pressure that got to Rido there before the end of the lap? But Bunny is up. He's up and into 5th place. No chance of catching Guesty though, I imagine. Guesty has gone. He's left the building. So Rido down to 6th now, way ahead of Trivs. Trivs 39.9 his last time around in 7th. Pat 40.7, so Pat not closing in on Trivs at the moment. And Pat driving for that 8th spot. 9th there for Turtle in the Lancer. He's done a good lap time the last 2 laps around. 39, he's faster than Pat. We've only got 4 more minutes left of racing. He needs Pat to make a mistake, really. In 10th we have Rivs, and he might have to pit again before the end of the race. And that is unfortunate for Rivixter. It's because nothing's got Castrol on it, Coy. I can't pick a... And there's Jim, after he had to make his 2nd stop of the race. It did look a bit of a worry how early he stopped in the first part. Oh, that's such a shame, because he was in a great position. He was in virtually a podium. Hang on, I've got to sneeze. Excuse me. Ooh. No, I'm alright, I'm using my sleeve. So, my wife has to hold the tissue. So, Racer Brown. Oh, don't sniff online, she's telling me now. Look at that, she tells me what camera angles to use. Mum texts her. Mama Homesick texts her and tells her what camera angle she'd like to be seeing in the stream. I've done it already. I spent the first 10 minutes of this race sat on whoever's car in front of Homesick, pointing backwards. I'm not going to explain it. Why? I'll start going into think how will I word it, and think, I can't. No one cares. Someone's doing a uni project on the VRC, or just on gaming, online gaming, sim racing, online gaming. They just wanted a shot of something. So Racer Brown is leading the way, and that's it. He's clear. He's blue skies, isn't he, man? He's just cruising, that bad boy. Bad boy. 2 minutes left of racing. Homesick Alien. Is that another 2nd place? No, Bunny got 2nd last time, so a little bit better for Homesick Alien than race 1. Progression in the Mitsubishi with Shiren as well. 2 Mitsubishis up there, so not managing to get the wins today is Mitsubishi, but scoring well on the podium in the feature race. I think we had 2 Scoobies and 1 Mitzi last time. Then we have a Guesty also in a Mitzi. So yeah, look, the Mitzis aren't bad. I've got a soft spot for Mitzi. I like the Mitsubishi. There's Bunny, the highest, 2nd highest Scooby. Sorry, I don't mean snort. So Bunny in 5th. Rido is in a 6th spot. That's good. It's good from Rido. I'd be buoyant if I was Rido. Trivs in 7th. Great position there for Trivs. Pat. Oh, so Trivs has got past Pat, has he? It was, wasn't it? Pat was ahead of Trivs, I'm sure it was. And now Turtle seems to be closing in on Pat. A 41.3 last time around for Turtle. Pat 42.6, and he's gone wide in that final corner in his Subaru. And here comes a Mitsubishi, Pat. Watch out. Your old teammate from GTMC is coming to catch you. Jim in 10th. He's got himself past Rivixter, I think. He was dead last, wasn't he? And oh yeah, because Rivixter's had to go in. Top up a bit of fuel. For Racer Brown. Racer Brown's low on fuel, but we're just about to hit the 30-minute mark, so anyone who hasn't crossed the line, which is is going to be just one person. That'll be Rivixter, I guess. Rivixter coming up the hill to complete his race in 11th for Mitsubishi. Well done, old chap. And there's Racer Brown coming up the hill to take his second win of the day in this rival series for Subaru. And they're not paying him enough money. There you go. Racer Brown crosses the line, takes the win. Homesick Alien, second on grid. Second on the podium. Great stuff from the Alien. Oh, well done. Guesty, what's this? What's this? What happened to Shiren? Shiren, was he fuel saving? Shiren looks like he was struggling with fuel. I said there was no chance Guesty was going to catch Shiren up. And look how wrong I was, because Shiren, it looks like he was struggling with fuel or tyres or something. And Guesty, the sneaky little so-and-so, he's caught him up in the final lap, got himself a podium. So, Guesty, take off your helmet and take a boo, my son. Fantastic third place. Unfortunate for Shiren, though. Unfortunate there. He had enough fuel. He could have pelted it. So, fourth for Shiren. Bunny comes home fifth. Damage control, I'd say, after that pit stop. Not bad in fifth place. Rido bringing it home in sixth. Great position for Rido. Sixth place. Triv stays ahead of Pat for that seventh place. Great points for Mitsubishi. There's Pat in eighth for Scoops. And Turtle bringing it home in ninth. Jim coming up the hill. And pit stops for him, wasn't it, today? He would have had a good race if he'd put some more fuel in his car. So, in the chat, I might be getting told off because my homesick's there saying, not just anyone doing the uni project, but homesick's brother. Thanks for the camera angles thingy. That's all right. I'm just playing with you. I don't mind. I just thought it was funny as I was in the middle of talking on a live stream and Tamara's walked up to me with her phone saying, can I have a word? And I'm like, I'm in the middle of a live stream. And she still stood there like, but this is important. And then I paused, I muted it to see what the important... No. She said, it's not life and death, it's only a blooming YouTube stream. Yeah, all of you people watching, you're not that important. Conversation with my wife supersedes you if we're live or not. So, Racer Brown. What can you say about Racer Brown? Let's have a look. Let's see if there's anything more we can say about Racer Brown. So, Racer Brown. If Racer Brown were to travel to an alternative dimension in which there was another Racer Brown and they both raced each other, they'd both win. The dinosaurs looked at Racer Brown the wrong way once. You know what happened to them. Racer Brown once roundhouse kicked someone so hard that his foot broke the speed of light. Racer Brown appeared in Street Fighter 2 video game, but was removed by beta testers because every button caused him to do a roundhouse kick. When asked about this glitch, Racer Brown replied, there's no glitch. Racer Brown does not own a stove, oven, or microwave because revenge is a dish best served cold. So there's so many things you can say about Racer Brown. Really, there is. It's endless. But another win for the Brown. And he's going to be a championship leader, I imagine, of this new series. Super stuff from Racer Brown. Well done. You are a superstar. Awesome. So, Racer Brown taking that win. Oh, we're going to play the blur game. Homesick Alien in second spot. Super stuff. With Guesty there in a sneaky little panzer attack at the end. I said he was the ninja racer, didn't I? I said he's ninja. He is true ninja. And he's got an awesome livery, and I love his rims. Love your rims, bro. Cool rims, bro. You paying for them monthly, or do you have to pay that outright? So, Guesty gets the final podium position. Sharon, oh, tears. The tears are still falling on the dashboard, I imagine. So close to a podium, but I don't know. I don't know if there was a mistake or if he just started easing off because of fuel. But yeah, Sharon losing that podium position to Guesty. Virtually like 2 corners from home. Fantastic stuff. Bunny, an absolute great comeback drive, really. He was up there battling for podiums, and then his pit crew, Derek, I think his name is, forgot to fuel. He was too busy playing Candy Crush and didn't press the button on the hose pipe. No fuel went in that car. 0 fuel. So Bunny having to make a forced pit stop and bringing her home 5th. We saw him having a great drive, getting past such as Pat, Trivs, Rido, to come home in 5th place. Rido, a great drive by the Mitsubishi Subaru. I've got a bit of paper next to me with them all written on there. I don't know why I'm trying to stare at the car. Rido is in the Subaru, sorry. So, great drive for Subaru there, for Rido. In 6th place, every point counts in this team race. Trivs bringing home the Lancer in 7th. Pat in 8th. The so-so race there. I thought after his first sprint race, I thought we were going to see a little bit more from Pat, especially he's quite clever with his fuel and such what. But it seemed like a bit of a so-so race there from Pat. 9th there for Turtle. We saw he had a dilemma right at the very beginning of this race and was always climbing that hill after his false start. Jim, with his fuel concerns as well, pitted very early in the race, just a splash and dash, and it just wasn't enough fuel. Had to come back in again for a top-up. And Rivixter come on home in 11th. Wow, that was the comeback show. And I'll show you their finishing positions with their timings. And yeah, Racer Brown got the fastest lap with a 37.479. Unbelievable speed. So that was it. That was us. The streams then. I'm so behind. I've got so much to catch you up on. But I think the next stream, possibly, I haven't asked in Discord actually if there's room, but possibly will be for the live rivals tonight in the mud, Tuesday evening, streaming live. Well, I'm not sick and I'm not at work, so no one can arrest me. No one can stop me. This is how I take over the world. So yeah, I think we're going to be live tonight, or Tuesday night, if you're watching this on a different day. Stream number 316 will be live. I don't know what stream we're on. They did tell me. They told me how many we'd done. I'm sure it's something ridiculous. Like it's a silly number. But yeah. So the next stream will be the stream for Rivals Live on Tuesday evening at the Mud Sardinia. Maybe. Hang on. I can tell you because I've got super screens all in front of me. I'm driving a spaceship now. I've got keyboards, I've got iPads, I've got phones. It's all at my fingertips. I'm fluent and quick with it. You'd hardly even notice that I'm clicking on things and reading things and just saying rubbish to pad while I find things. And round 2 is at Sardinia Windmills for 3 15-minute races. So, yeah, catch that in the next stream. Rivals round 2. Can Racer Brown and the Scooby continue their good fortune, or is the Lancer Group B car got a little bit of heft about it? Join us in the next stream. Don't forget also all the other bits. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe on this video. Well, you know, if you're already subscribed, don't subscribe again, because I think that'll unsubscribe you. But hit that like, because I do look every now and then to see how many thumbs up I get, to see if it's worth doing it or not. Oh, another snurp on the nose. Don't hit like if you don't like sniffing. Mama Homesick saying, great to have you back. Thanks for great commentary as usual. And Binko says, Chuck Norris once did a charity race. The race suit then evolved into a life form, and that form is now known as Racer Brown. There you go, Binko. You know. You have heard the legend that is Racer Brown. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us. Don't forget, join our Discord, join our website, join everything. VRC is the best. Woo woo. We've got wares to sell you if you come to our Discord. We have things for sale, which makes no money whatsoever. We just do it for the love. It doesn't really make money. Well, I don't know, but I've heard it doesn't make money. It's just for all the giggles and fun of it. So, yeah, come to Discord. Go to our website. They're all in. If you're here watching this, then it's in the about part of YouTube. But our website, if you are those that like to hear it, is www.virtualracesclub.co.uk. I was your broadcaster and your commentator, Lou Sass. Thank you for watching, and I will see you, hopefully, live for the Rivals Round 2. Peace and love. Peace and love. I killed you, COVID.